الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا ادخلوا في السلم كافة ولا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. قال تعالى: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. صدق الله العظيم. Firstly, my dear respected brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Are there any sisters listening?
Yeah, upstairs.
Yes? Upstairs. Okay, so sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh as well. My dear respected brothers and sisters, you've sacrificed this Saturday evening to sit here for a while and to learn something about our own selves. Not about anyone else, but our own selves. So I'm going to ask you to pay your attention for these few minutes till the Isha Salah is drawing near. Allah Azza wa Jal has given us a deen which is complete. And something which is complete is not the same as something which is incomplete. Incomplete and completeness, they are saying two different things. So when you think about a particular product, let's say for example, you to think about a phone. Most people, 99.9% people have phones. So the phone itself, you know that there is a particular way you've got to deal with the phone. There's certain things that if the phone comes in contact with, it's going to enhance the phone, and certain things that if the phone comes in contact with, it's going to kill it off. So for example, if you were to put a phone charger into a phone, the right charger into the phone, and you were to put it onto charge, then would that enhance the phone or would that not enhance the phone? Which one? What would you do, brothers?
Enhance.
You would enhance it, you would give it full battery, full life. But if you took the phone and you dipped it into the sink where there's water, what would that do? It's going to destroy the phone, right? In fact, if you take it to the bathroom, you take it to the kitchen, you take it to the wet area, would you not be careful of where that phone is placed? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Because as soon as water comes in contact with that phone and the water goes into certain parts of the phone, it's going to damage it. What you then have to do is you have to then suck the water out, you have to dry it out, you have to do a number of things to get the phone working again. All the parts in the phone are fine, but something came in contact with the phone that has corrupted it. All the parts can be fine, but the battery has died out, you didn't put the plug inside it, and over 1 or 2 days, it will completely be flat. If you take that same thing and you take it to if you complain and you say, my phone's not working. Your phone is working. And you say, my phone doesn't switch on. So you take it to the repair, man, and you say, to the repair shop, and you say, my phone is not working. Now, of course, you're really going to make a fool out of yourself if it's only the battery. Now, if it's a battery, he's going to just tell you, look, put it on charge. It'll be fine. That's all you need to do. The charge is gone. Similarly, my brothers and my sisters who are listening, similarly, Allah Azza wa Jal has made us Muslimin. Muslimin, the Muslims, the mu'mineen, the believers, we've got certain things that come in contact with us and they damage our iman. And there are certain things that come in contact with us and they enhance our iman. It's just like the phone. It's just like the parts that you got. You might feel as a believer that why is it that I'm not functioning so well? Now one of the things about the phone is you can't have, or even a computer is, you can't have too many applications open. If you have so many applications open, what will happen, tell me, brothers? It slows down. And what will eventually happen?
Crashes.
It's going to crash. Now the same as the believer. The believer can't have too many things going on. Because in terms of your iman, it's going to slow you down. It's going to slow you down. And eventually, if you've got too many things going on for a long time, it's going to crush you with your iman. And there are Muslims, there are mu'mineen who feel that they're drained out. It's like, why are things not working for me? Well, you've got too many applications open now. What does it mean by a human being having too many applications open? What does that mean? It means that you've got too much going on. You've got too much going on. Now, you can have, now with a good processor, see, then you've got to look at the processor. What kind of processor have you got? Because if the processor is a low processor and you've got a high amount of work going on, then again, you're in a serious problem. But if you've got a very good processor, you've got a very good large memory capacity within the phone or the computer, whatever it is, and then you've got it running, then that's all right. That's different, see, because the higher the processor is, the more it can take. Now, let's just say we are normal Muslims. The applications that I'm talking about literally is the amount of things that are going on in our world. So you've got your own life, you've got your family life, you've got your work life, you've got your family children, you've got your things to get busy with, you've got your social life, you've got your friends, you've got your games that are going on, you've got so many things. And in the midst of all of that, the Iman only has a few moments where it can get revived in your whole day with all these things going on. And if you've got all these things being processed all the time, and the Iman is something that is not being processed, it's not being something that is being given its boost, then you will find that it's going to get tired inside you. The Iman gets tired inside you. Now Allah Azza wa Jal has said in the Holy Quran many things that can connect this Iman and can boost this Iman. Just like when you plug in, when you close in the applications. One of the things that you should do is when your phone's getting slow is that you close the other applications. And so immediately it starts getting faster. The same thing Allah Azza wa Jal has said to us. He said, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu dhkurullaha dhikran kathira. Allah said, O you who believe, remember me, Allah, remember me plentifully. وَسَبِّحُوهُ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا. Remember me in the morning, remember me in the evening. Allah Azza wa Jalla has said, remember me abundantly, remember me all the time, remember me in the morning, remember me in the evening. Now what is Allah saying here? Allah is saying here the word Iman. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu udhkurullah. With Iman, Allah has put dhikr next to it. Because Allah is saying that, O people of Iman, you do dhikr, do my remembrance, because that is the thing that will revive ourselves. That revives our Iman. In many other parts of the Quran, what does Allah say? Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullah. O you who believe, be aware of me. Remain in a state of awareness of me. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu aminu billahi wa rasulih. O you who believe, revive your Iman with Allah, revive your Iman with the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Revive your Iman. Now how do you revive your Iman? Because your Iman is already there. But it's the same thing as the battery. You revive the battery, you revive the battery life by giving it a boost of electricity and power inside it. And if you don't do that, the battery will start going down. And the battery is always going down. Yes or no?
Yeah.
You've got your phone on, the battery is always going down. Sometimes it could go down slower and sometimes it goes down faster depending on what is connected to. What happens is the more applications, the more you got it connected to the internet, the more the battery will go down faster. And the less of the internet connections you've got and other connections, the battery will go down but it will go slower. The same way, our Iman with the dunya is always, the battery of it is slowly sinking. And if you don't plug it in, if you don't revive it, if you don't give it a boost, then what happens is that Iman will go so low that you won't feel. See, there comes a time, on your phone, when the battery gets down to about 20 or 10%, what comes up on your phone? A warning sign, yes? It's usually red, isn't it? A red warning sign that you better do something about it, because you're now on your last 10%, 20%. When you're running your car and your fuel is running out, then you get the petrol light coming up. It's a warning sign. Allah Azza wa Jal has given us warning signs. Allah has given us warning signs in our lives, when you got it carrying on and we're not coming back to revive our iman, you'll get warning signs.